Yes, yes. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? RCG, aka DJ Wiz.
Yes, yes.
And we're going to be doing some interviews with local artists, producers, and also what I want to do is interview from Carolina, Jersey, New York, wherever. Got some people I want to interview that's coming up. So in order for this to work, I need your support, participation. Everybody sends me music and everybody showing me love. I appreciate it.
That's the reason. Try to cover me with dirt, but they got their feelings hurt when they seen it didn't work. Fucking hungry for that coke. Then she thought I didn't know. I be laughing, she a joke. Wake the shit up off your nose. They like damn, she always talking some shit. She is a crazy ass bitch, but she is sweet. Sometimes I'm sticky like honey. I do not play with my money. He push up on me, told him I hope that he ready. I am not no ordinary. Love so good, feel like I popped a smell cherry. This nigga asked me to marry, I'm like I'm good. I had your best shit before. These niggas act like some whores, see me acting bored. You gotta give me some more, make a bitch wanna applaud. I'm like, oh lord, big ass mouth that's me, nasty as I can be. Step up your cookie success with me. Tell your niggas stop making passes at me. Say little bitch, better double up when you miss your cool. Nike flop, fuck a red bottom, I be comfortable. And I'm still talking shit, yeah, I don't fuck with you. Bitches hate, they ain't pressing play. Praying that I lose, huh? See, I can get the dick when I pick and choose, huh? You some broken lick, don't get it twisted, bro. See, my money is legit. You sell it pussy, little bitch. And I would run up on you, but your police ass a snitch, huh?
Man, kill that joint.
Shout out to Cool.
Cool.
Shout out to Cool.
Joint is a banger. Whew. Oh my god.
Folks, y'all pay attention, man. We know shit.
It's like the best remix I've heard so far.
I just wanna see her put her naughty on. If she got
That
it, I'll put some money on.
Yeah.
She be working
Shout out to Bando.
What up, Bando?
Yeah.
flexing hard, just a flash of rolling. Backing out of state, that's how I'm taking on it. She just hit my phone and say she waiting on me.
Y'all keep tuning in till we have live, baby. You know what I'm saying? Show 759 some love, yo. You know what I mean? We doing a little numbers, people peeping it. It's more to come.
She work that body, I just wanna fill up on that naughty money. Waterfall, slipping straight, drip the sun. Working it back, I'm throwing this cash, making it clap, making it clap. Me and my crew, gun out the juice, you know that you bad. Filling it up with your friends, you wearing the other tens. I'ma pull up in the Benz, you say you never my sin. Yeah, I just wanna see you in that birthday suit. You told me that you got there when I need to know the truth. My style just like my pocket need 100 proof. Take my fucking name on you so I know it's true. I wanna know what it tastes like. Next close to the daylight. Beat it up like a case light. That drum stand got game tight. I'll take you on that same flight. Take you away from that lane. Well, I came once, but you came twice. Ain't fuck with me, it's my game, right? I just wanna see her put her naughty on it. If she got the dip, I'll put some money on it. She be working doubles for the money.
Y'all keep sending 759 some hits too, yo. She'll play all your stuff. You know what I mean?
I'll be dropping the email at the end of the show. Y'all stay tuned.
Also, you know, if you want some, plays from your boy Wiz, man, listen. Send it to me. I've been putting up emails and stuff all day, man. You got a whole lot of outlets messing with me and 759, trust me. Y'all independent artists is ready, holla.
Waterfall, slipping straight, grip the sun. I just wanna fill up on that Nami. Bring it down, girl, make it feel like a tsunami. Fuck your guy telling me don't wanna try me, cause I got killers beside me and they rolling just like Bobby. I've been gone with it, smoking long with it. I'm posted up with all these bitches on the lawn with it. So just show your gone with it, just show your gone with it. I guarantee Macaulay Culkin home alone with it. Yeah, I pulled up in that race, see that shit on your face. I slide in like home plate. What the fuck you got to say? I'm about to make this move. Ain't got shit to prove. I just gotta do what I do. Baby, let's slide on your road. I just wanna see her put her naughty on it. If she got the dip, I'll put some money on it. She be working doubles for the money on me. I've been flexing hard, just a flash and rolling. Back in out of state, that's how I'm taking on it. She just in my phone, just say she wait on me. I ain't tryna play it, cause she roll it on me. She be rolling slow, trying to grab it, homie. Trying to grab it, homie. Ooh, trying to grab it, homie. When she work that body, got me feeling on me. I just wanna fill up on that 90, mommy. Waterfall, slipping straight, grip the sun. Waterfall, slipping straight, grip the sun.
Bando with that joint, man. Shout out to Bando again, man. You killing it.
Yeah, that second banger was from Pulaski County's old Bando, representing Sinful ENT. When She's Waiting, his album, Please Forgive Me, is out. Well, it would be out right now. August 29th is dropped. So y'all go ahead and cop that, show your support. Now this man right here, my guest, co-host for today, is a legend.
Yes.
Well over 60 mixtapes.
Yes.
Hundreds of features.
Yes.
Beats off the charts. Radio shows everywhere. Man, y'all know DJ Wiz, T Hill in the building. What's up, T Hill in the building?
What's happening? What's happening, 7?
Man, I'm telling you, thank you for coming and kicking it with me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Joining me on this real quick. So let everybody know, what it is that Frosty G. Let everybody know who Frosty G is.
Well, Frosty G is an alter ego. I went by the name GC back then. Ever since middle school, I came up with the name GC. It stands for Golden Child. Then, as I got older, of course, I went with the alter ego of Frosty G due to my mixtapes, Frosty G's Story. Basically, it was just like, trying to be a street legend out of there, just really rapping. It really wasn't no gangster stuff. But, it was gangster tales because of what I grew up around.
That's what's up. So, prior to recording, you was telling me that your father was a DJ, and that's how you got into it.
Yeah. Shout out to my father, Fred Hayes, man. Really had me on the turntable since I was 2, for real. Just really won't doing that, but as I got older, I got into it. So, we made progress.
Shout out to Dad, man. He made a legend for real. So, me and you, we go back a ways.
Yes.
Like early 2000s or whatever.
Woo!
When Golden Child was, that go-to guy. If you could do it all over again, would you?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
No
we created history. It ain't like what some of these cats coming out just out of the woodwork don't know their history of rapping.
Right.
We did that.
Like I try to tell people, the ones that don't know, they think that people just pop up out of nowhere. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time.
Tape recorder days, man.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You didn't like it, tape over it. Didn't like it, tape over it.
Yeah.
So, we had the whole CD of instrumentals. Matter of fact, Darrell gave me a copy of Wes Jones. Shout out to Wes Jones.
Shout out to Wes.
Yeah, he gave me a copy of Wes Jones instrumentals. And we would rap over them. And he was like, nah, we didn't like it, so tape over it. We didn't like it, tape over it.
Yes, definitely.
But that was the beginning. Like, we didn't have all this stuff right here.
Nah.
Some of us did.
Yeah, some
of us did. Some of us, I mean, it was real raw. We had CD player playing the CD, had a tape recorder playing the, that was the beginning.
Yeah.
So when you decided to DJ, like, where did you start? Like, mixtapes right away, or did you do parties, or?
Really, I did like a couple mixtapes here and there. I would go to like my father's house in Carolina. He had Technique 1200s, and he just have a whole bunch of old school records, and I was just getting into it, doing it from there. And then I started getting my own records. Actually, my uncle purchased my first record. It was by Violator, The Vibrant Thing, remixed with Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes, and Missy. Yes, in that era, that was in '99. He purchased my first record, and then I started collecting them after that. Showed a bunch of DJs in North Carolina. Shout out to Cap J. He was on 102 back in the day. J Flex knew about me at the time. And, I was just start getting a little love down in Greensboro. And then coming back home, of course, a lot of DJs knew my father, knew of me doing it. So they respected it. as well. So, you know, shout out to Cool B, Akeem, Noise, Earl B, DJ EQ. I mean, it's a lot of them, yo, I can name, but, you know.
Legends.
Legendary.
So when you work with these local artists, yeah, they think they're industry, some of them anyway, but we're not going to get into that.
Shout out to the Berg rappers, yo. I love
shout out
Berg
to
rappers,
everybody
man.
out there doing their thing, man.
Love everybody from the Berg, man.
What I've been hearing so far is nothing but fire. So, you know, send me music, once again, local artists. Like, what do you look for as far as?
Really, what I look for in local artists, I want to pull them out, you know, out of their element, out of their box, out of their ego. I really want to take them to the next level because I see a potential in a artist, especially when they get on different type of beats. Everybody's not going to rap on trap beats, all right? Nobody's not designed as a trap rapper. Everybody back then won't worry about a trap. They was in the sandbox playing basketball or whatever.
Yeah.
Live your life. Stop, you know, that's what I tell everybody. Stop trying to be a trap rapper. Just be you. If you're going to spit, just spit. So, you know, I'll try to help everybody out as much as I can.
Here's something. I don't know if you probably go that far back. Who was your first tape?
It was my first tape.
Yeah. First one you ever did.
My first mixtape or the first tape I just bought?
The first mixtape you.
I ever did? Oh, yeah. Shoot. That was, for real, that was at Earl B's crib, yo. I just went on his set. And it was a record that I was trying to do back to back. It was by Method Man and D'Angelo at the time. And I couldn't get the record to go back to back as smooth, but he came in and did it on the tape. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. So whenever I seen him do that, I try to study it and do it myself. You know, so that, you know, that tape was done at Earl B's crib, you know, off of Campbell Avenue when he stayed over there.
And since then, it's been nothing but...
Trying to make everything for everybody, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you've really provided like an outlet for a lot of us, you know, who didn't have the connect to do it. Really put us out there, you know. We, like, the whole city owes you like big, you know what I mean? 'Cause I
really don't even want nothing old. I mean, I just want to represent the city well, with representing the rappers well, because a lot of people sleeping on our city. Our city is basically talented, but you got some outside big head ones that just be like, nah, you wasting your time, Wiz. You wasting this, you wasting that. Nah, I'm not even with that. So don't disrespect my rappers. Don't disrespect my city. You know, I'm for Lynchburg. I want Lynchburg more. Just like Atlanta, just like LA, all that.
If you could work with like any type of industry cat, who would you work with?
Everybody gonna be looking for Jay. I'm not working with Jay. I'm gonna tell you that now. I would rather work with somebody that's more humble, like Kendrick, more of J. Cole type, you know, era. But you know, if I could get DMX, Ja Rule, Method Man, Redman, all them type of rappers back, but I'll take it back even further. Curtis Blow, maybe, just for a sample. You know what I'm saying? I'm on, you know, Khaled doing it now, but I've been doing what Khaled was doing. So, you know, it's just how I work.
Well, we're going to play a couple of your tracks real quick off the Purple Tape.
Yes.
Y'all cop that. DJ Wiz, Frosty G. Live from 805, baby.
Do your thing, I'm from a city where trappers out here making many moves. Serving things on the daily.
They moving that dog food.
Dodging cops like dodgeball. Snitching spraying for a downfall. Real niggas taking phone calls from the
go get that Purple Tape too, you know what I mean? It's out there.
Be waiting on a fix. They'll do anything for a hit. It's a habit, they can't quit. Facebook be jumping. Undercover hoes be frontin'. Fuck a nigga that same week and they still claim they're a virgin. Baby mama more drama in the face of your honor. They trying to make a living, just living out of your pockets. No work for the folks, you searching for a hope. You trying not to sell dope, but living here is a joke. Problems coming by any means, them snakes and rats be on your team. They care for the come up, then they set you up for that cream. Blast you or they lock you, man, what the fuck you gon' do?
No one to trust.
I guess you live by the fucking two.
That's right, sis. I'm out here.
Welcome to my city.
Portia, what up? What up? My co-CEO.
I'm from the city in the streets, they don't even play. Magazines in the dark.
What's up, Smith?
Yo, what up, Smitty? That's this one rapper too, yo, that I'm trying to bring out. He don't want to do nothing.
We tried to break him out, but he was in the football.
Man, listen, when I heard that cycle with him, Woods, and what's the other guy that was on there? When he said, I'm in something like Magnum, no PI, I was like, whoa, wait, he just liked the round too, yo. So I was like, I need him on something. So, whatever you free, Smitty, yo, just ask me, man. I'll send you a million beats if I got to.
My city don't be bluffing.
That's Welcome to My City, y'all. Straight out the purple tape. Know what I mean? Y'all need to send me some hits so I can send 759 some stuff too. Do not play. Indie artists, pay attention. If you are paying attention on this joint, send us some music. We will play it. It's on a podcast. It can go live. We doing this for y'all, man.
Yeah, Portia, Smitty got some heat. You ought to get him to freestyle for you one day.
Excuse me. I like to welcome y'all to the purple tape. You don't know. Sorry for the long way.
Sample.
Right here, we're gonna explain some shit.
This is The World Ain't Perfect, y'all. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna speak
to the ladies. Shout out to Carnell, Alexandra, and Darnell too, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, twins.
Twins, what up?
Wait to be fucked, nigga. That means he fucked your life, so he gone, my nigga. To live off another one.
Rose Red, I know you go by a different name now, but Rose Red.
What up, sis?
I always loved you, yo, on that music tip, yo.
What up, J Kid?
Shout out to Crisis too. I got a beautiful family, I love that.
Got Remy and Pep right there.
Yeah. J Kid too, what up, man? On the sun all day, holla. Man, love Ruby, thanks for that.
Try this for once. Trust your man, love your man, have a 10-year plan, and shut up sometimes and understand. Ladies, now understand y'all emotional creatures. Best believe a real man can't see it through your features. He not as perfect as the world either. Hell, I'm just a rapper.
EQ, you already know, man. We try to get 759 over there.
The world ain't
I need to bring her to the lab soon, man. Just let me know.
The world ain't perfect. The world ain't perfect. Do right on top just cause your life is worth it. Yo, the world ain't perfect. The world ain't perfect. Do right on top just cause your life is worth it. Man, the world
Hey, David, man, we trying to make it, man.
Do right on top just cause your life is worth it. Oh, I ain't done. Fellas, let's move on to you. The first thing on the list be your father to your little crew. Fatherhood could be a change, but let me explain. It could be a bunch of better use, no room for no sorry ass dudes. Fathers is a teacher, provider, not a leecher. It's too much to speak on, but the man mind is strong. But y'all come off weak and let things distract you. It's a lot of shit to explain, but listen up, fool. For going in the streets, from the drugs and the cheese and the freak of the week.
Yes, Ruby, you have no idea. So much talent around here.
We trying, yo. Everybody in the community need to boost everybody's head up and get them right. We can make a lot of stuff happen, man.
We not as perfect as the world either. Hell, I'm just a rapper that's fucking teaching. Best believe me, yo, the world ain't perfect.
Yeah, Red
The world
Salute.
ain't perfect. Do right on top just cause your life is worth it. Man, the world ain't perfect. The world ain't perfect. Do right on to others cause your life is worth it. No, the world ain't perfect. The world ain't perfect.
Telling the truth, the world ain't perfect, though. Hey, yo, shout out to my cousin Corey, too. He just tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he like an uncle to me. Shout out to Jay, Robin Jones, you know what I mean?
Thanks for the share, Ruby. We're about to record. Yeah, so that's DJ Wiz right there.
Yes.
Frosty G right there.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's some heat. Y'all go get that purple tape.
Yeah, Spinrilla, it's everywhere, man. Just ask me and I'll tell you, you know.
All right, so have you ever like had any bad type of like business relationships? Like, if so, how would you handle that? And what would you give to those up and coming, like how to handle that? And what to do not to run into that situation?
I'm going to tell you, you got to be smart in this game. You got to really research and understand the business of everything before you start to put yourself out there as a rapper.
Right.
Make sure you get your stuff patent, copyrighted, even down to the PROs, which is like ASCAP, BMI. Make sure you get your digital sound scans together, because if you play anything on the radio or any digital platform, they're not gonna pay you just because you got a PRO. And also stay away from scammers, yo. Anybody who sends you inbox or email or whatever, if they do not come to you or call you face to face or something, just do something out of the ordinary to get your attention. You dealing with a scammer, managers and all. I'm gonna tell you, managers, if y'all got a manager that's been like thick and thin and all that, that's cool. Cause you know them. But if you got this all of a sudden manager and they charging you for everything, and they ain't even taking it out the budget that they trying to create, that's not a manager. That's somebody you just paying to protect your stuff. Basically, you're like an enforcer. You just telling me, hey, you can't play this joint, or we can't put this music out. We can't do this, No, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Need that, man. But at the end of the day, everybody's just trying to eat. So the fallback of right now in the city is what we've talked about earlier, is the egos of a lot of artists. Yeah. That could be a real big downfall to a lot of careers. And, I just want to say, if you're going to be out here doing it and you've got some numbers and you've got some fans or whatever, don't let it go to your head, because that could be taken away so fast. So quick, man. So quick. You'll really find out who your supporters are, your real supporters are, if you get locked down, or if you get hemmed up in some type of situation. You'll find out who your real people are. Yeah. So, keep your egos at a safe minimum, man, because that's just... Not only that, but don't live it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to live the gangster life or the street life or whatever you're trying to do as in the street. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be in this career, stick to this career. If you got to get the money, do it behind, closed doors, wash your hands, do whatever. I don't care how you do it, as long as it's safe. If you come in this game and you think that you're going to just play, or pay to play, nah, it ain't going to work out for you. It really ain't. It really doesn't work out when I've seen so much talent kind of sort of just fall off the face of the earth. Dope talent, and they're just not getting their due to whatever going on. Everybody's so pressed and bent on, buzz this and fans that. Sometimes all you need is a good, solid 5 people to believe in you, and that will take your music, Yeah, not only that, but you got to believe in yourself. You're going to be your worst critic and your best fan. Right. But at the same time, stop looking for the buzz. It's not going to happen unless you have a platform. Stop thinking you're going out here doing it by yourself. I don't care if the producer lives across the street from you. He said it be $75. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Make a deal. You know what I'm saying? Right. Contracts. Do something. Paperwork is essential. And most cats don't realize, once you come out here as a rapper, you got to have outlets, man. You got to have that platform. You can't just do it by yourself and expect to blow. Like, these industry rappers had to have DJs. They had to have that. It starts with a DJ. You know what I'm saying? If shout out to Showtime, shout out to DJ Purple Haze. Those are the 2 hottest platforms right now in the clubs. Yep. But as far as the street DJs, like myself, DJ Flow, Cool V, again, it's a bunch of them bunch of them DJs out here, man. And we don't do no fakes, no confettis or none of that. I'm gonna call it out on the radio. I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? Because I just keep it. I keep it hot. I'm from Timber Hill. I ain't playing no games. But anyway, just keeping it hot though. You gotta have respect for the DJs, man. The DJ say he coming out with a mixtape, jump on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he say freestyle about blacks getting beat in America and you a white rapper, do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that way you're going to speak about something that really touched somebody, and you're going to be like, yo, dang, man, he pulled me out that element. You know what I'm saying? So. And if you're out that element and you find out, this is what I really want to do, your heart is really in it. Like, if your heart is really into it, not just doing it like, yeah, I rap, blah, blah, blah. But if your heart is really in it, your career could really take off. But you have to be serious about it, not just on the money tip and not just on contracts, but you really have to be serious. Like, look, I want to do this. I want to make a change. I want to do this. I want to do that, Yeah, and then let me clip my statement about the Americans, the blacks getting beat and all that. There's nothing racist about me, but as a white rapper, they have a lot of more topics to talk about. Black folks had to center themselves into drugs
or the streets. It's more to talk about as a black artist, man. You need to teach. Matter of fact, let me stop that. Y'all need to teach this youth how to rap. Teach them about topics. Teach them about stanzas. Teach them about bars, metaphors, similes. You know, everything that's really essential to a rapper to develop
song construction.
Yeah, song construction. Counting the beat, counting the bars. I mean, you got these rappers coming out of here sounding like, yo, they just graduated out of elementary. You know what I'm saying? A, B, C, D. No, I don't need no rapper like that on my set. You know, I don't.
No disrespect to like mumble rappers. I honestly can't get with the whole thing. I have to get people to like translate what's going on. That right there is like, to me, that's what happens when you go into a record office and they just hand you a check. You don't read nothing. You don't get your lawyer, nothing. You just sign on a dotted line. You're like, oh my gosh, they like my music. I'm signing. And the next thing you know, you get Bobby Schmurdered. You end up in jail. Your lawyers are not trying to help you out. Your music is done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
Like, you was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's just gotta stop, yo. It's really the people. All right, if you're gonna be in the streets, man, invest in the people who really worth it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a homeboy that's struggling, trying to get out there, trying to get on, help that brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he white, black, purple, whatever. If that's your man's, he's gonna be your critic. He gonna be your man's. He gonna help you. But if he's not gonna be there to help you, what is he there for? That's a friend. That friend means end. You gotta end that.
And the last thing you need is someone just to ride, just to say they riding with somebody.
Yeah, coattail riders, man. You know, shout out to all the coattailers out there too. I know, because for a fact, you know, you're gonna have something really hot. They're gonna jump on it, and that's basically half the city now because everybody jumps on the hottest thing instead of just, you know, going to each one, get your variety. Stop eating the same thing. That's like going to McDonald's, getting a large fry all day instead of getting a combo or something. You know what I'm saying? It's time that people need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? To hip hop. We cannot be no mumble rappers. We cannot be no drug fiends. We cannot be no drug rappers. It's time to talk about something else. You had 10 to almost 20 years worth of talking about drugs instead of talking about the real issues in the hood. You know, like the fatherless ones or the motherless ones, or just being out alone in the streets. I had to resort to a gang, but I'm teaching you not to do the same thing. It's just something easy. I just said that is a rhyme, but you know, most people won't even catch that.
I swear you just quoted something that I've posted on Facebook before about eating the same thing every day and switching it up. You eating chicken every day, switch up and get a pizza.
Yeah, you know, got to.
It's nothing wrong with liking other artists. And that's what I want to tell the rappers and listeners of Lynchburg, especially Lynchburg. It is okay to listen to other rappers. They may not be, you know, I'm just going to throw some names. You know, it's not going to be truth. Like I said, it's just opinion. But it's okay to, like, say, Throwboy Rambo. You can like Throwboy Rambo all day long because of his content, what he represents. Yeah, shouts out to Rambo. If you have someone like, you know, J Kidd, he does, you know, party, feel good music, this, that, and the third. He doesn't rap about drugs and things like that. You know, that's two totally different wavelengths. But it's okay to like both. It's okay to support both. And that's all I'm trying to get everybody to do here. This is what this platform is about, is getting everybody's music, whether it's happy rap, trap rap, mumble rap, whatever you want to call it. Just put it all together as one big. We've got so much talent in this city. Yeah,
and you got crazy. So many outlets too, because like I noticed some people might not even play my 434 mix that I put out on SoundCloud. It's easy access to get to, but it's also a different variety of rappers that's on the joint. I did the first show, people got mad at me, was like, yo, you ain't put me in it, so don't tag me. Yo, that's offensive. Why is you getting offended because you're not in it? I can't make the show like 4 hours long.
Why do people get upset about tags though?
Let me break it down to you like this butt hurt, you know, because they feel like, okay, I really F with dude, and I supposed to be on there ASAP without no question. It's not a diss that I'm talking to you about it, but I'm just saying at the same time, you got to understand my timing. My timing, I'm not going to put 4 hours into one show. I will put it into like 2 hours maximum, cut it, do it next week, do another 2 hours, and then we're going on from there. Each week, I try to do a show, and I try to get rappers to send me stuff. I don't want to play the same stuff. So maybe sometimes, but not all the time. I want to get you something to open your eyes, because we got JJS, we got Vibe 100. They are not gonna play you. I will. I'll play you. I'll play anything that you send me and put it out there live. I'll put it out there on Mixer. I'll put it out there on TuneIn. I'll put it out there overseas. My man overseas, shout out to Mac OMA over there too, you know, over there in UK. But I put a whole lot of platforms and deals and stuff with other people. Even my man Chaz Goodwin, shout out to Chaz Goodwin too, had told me, Wiz, if they ain't messing with you, don't pay them no mind. Don't beg nobody. I can't help it. I look out for people because I throw my hand out just to see if you're going to really do what you say you're going to do as a rapper, just to connect and network. If you can't,
go on to the next.
Yeah, keep it going.
I mean, if it wasn't for you, you know, I honestly would not know about a good deal of the talent around here, because I don't listen to industry stuff. Not anymore. Not recently.
Nah, we can't listen. And as far as Lynchburg rappers, y'all shouldn't even jack nothing up for industry artists. Be you, because they're jacking it from you technically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They taking everything that y'all doing.
Speaking of, while you're on that track Flowsick did, that FYM joint.
Yeah. And
then the next week, it was an industry dude. I forgot who did it.
Yo, free Flowsick too, yo. Anyway, that was Jim Jones with the joint. I'm not even going to personally throw Jones under the bus like that, because maybe he didn't even know. But in a way, it was a comparison between the two records to what I heard and what I seen. I don't know the whole backstory, but that's where the artist came from.
Right.
That's what they said, that Jim Jones tried to do that, John. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, put that out there, but it was, allegedly said that he copied stuff. But
I did a side-by-side comparison as well. And that phrasing sounded a little similar. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, but people might think the same too. But at the same time, if somebody say, "Yo, you copied my stuff," hey, yo, just pay homage. Be like, "Yo, my bad. Let me put your stuff out there too."
Right.
But people ain't gonna do that. Blacks can really. I hate to put it that way on the migration part, but blacks sometimes they put too much ego into their own work instead of being humble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pick your mans up if he fall. Keep pushing him. You gotta do it.
Let's see. Your favorite artist at the moment?
Kendrick. And the reason why, shout out to my best friend L Angel, all the way out from DC. He rep my set too on T Hill Entertainment. But he put me on to the Damn album.
Mm-hmm.
We was riding one day to Roanoke, and I've listened to a couple Kendrick joints, and I really fell in love with how that album was constructed. It was like one title word. It was just
that's all you needed.
That's all you needed. But the songs had meaning. You know what I'm saying? And it really touched what was going on now to what I'm speaking about, especially on certain songs and doing the mixtapes and all. I'm just trying to be like Kendrick mixed with Khaled, mixed with Clue, mixed with K Slade type stuff.
Mixed with Khaled, oh my goodness.
The reason why, I'm gonna tell you like this.
You are kind of like Khaled, because Khaled's on a lot of tracks right now. Like he's really got his hand.
Khaled got his hands on a lot of stuff, and it's not like I want to have my hands in everybody's songs, but I would love to be a part of something and not get no credit for it. And I love that. I don't care. As long as I knew the backstory for real, of how that really happened, because most of these rappers don't even collab with each other. They can be like right up the street, up the block from a person. Mm-hmm. And if I say, yo, this dude rap just like you on this joint, let me put y'all together. Put them together. Mm-hmm. They was like, yo, this joint was dope. And you got two core fans coming out of the woodwork like, yo, I got to listen to it. So that's doubling up the fans. Why not?
And that could potentially be like the best track that they've ever put together.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Mike Gainey, because he got matter of fact, shout out to Mike Gainey twice. He got a show getting ready to come up. He's trying to put together September the 3rd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's really like pushing that envelope of getting most of the rappers that's on the stage to be in the same presence. I mean, why not?
Right, why not? Like, I won't be able to attend, but I would most definitely, like to see some footage. So if anybody's going out to the 434 showcase, hosted by Mr. Wow, y'all to snap some pictures, get some video. I want to see it because once again, I won't be able to be there. So if anybody's gonna be out there, get some pictures, videos.
Yeah, I ain't mean to put that man's government out there, Mr. Wild, my man.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of the ATL, I just know him by Mike Gang. Yo, that's my homie though. You know?
And that's when you have a long history. You just call somebody by their name and it just didn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, my man Jonesy, for one, I mean, he got the most anticipated mixtape for what it's worth was dope.
Jonesy, oh my goodness.
Jonesy.
Shout out to Jonesy.
Lace, Lyrical Hennessy, I mean, Chris Collins, you know what I'm saying? Rise Rashid, they have the most anticipated, dopest albums out there.
Those four really set the stage
yo,
right there.
I would tell you, hands down to all them fellas, man, because really, the dopest collab was them, for real, and it was like, Rise Rashid, my man Star Nice, October 9, aka Chris Collins, and my man Devious Knievel, and he go by Don Cron now.
Cron.
You know what I'm saying? That joint, the Justice League, it's on SoundCloud if y'all want to hear it. It's bananas because it was 4 elite artists that had history in the Berg, but they really did their thing, and no other person has ever put them on a track together. I mean, they might have been like 2 that collab with each other, but they both had their own separate collabs, but they're not all 4 on the same track.
Right. When we're talking about slept on, when you talk about slept on, underrated, those are like the ones that come to mind because I mean they've got their status in the city. Shout out to October 9. He put me out, gave me my first show. I'll never forget that. Like that was just a rush. I loved it. And when I heard he's got a new track out called Never Forget. So y'all go listen to that. And he had his ear to the city, and a lot of people really wasn't paying him no mind because it was a local show and people don't really support local shows. I mean, it's a $5 cover. You know what I'm saying? You might go in there and listen. I've heard some amazing talent in there.
I have too. Yeah, I've been in a couple joints, so I even seen footage of a couple joints. But it's a good start, yo, because the man pulled out deals and everything with these venues to make it happen, yo.
Right.
And some people just not even coming out to support. I mean, they should just come out to support. Like Orielli's joint. I keep saying my man's name wrong. Ori, forgive me, but he got a studio out. You know what I'm saying? People should go in there and support that. Yeah. That man put a pricing up. Go and support it, man. I mean, people, you gotta have these outlets to get where you need to be. If you need these outlets to make it happen, why not?
I mean, we've got the tools. Like we've got everything. We've got venues. We've got recording studios. Shout out to Power. We've got recording studios. We've got venues. We've got plenty of artists. I mean, all we need is just for everybody to say, you know what, they're right. Let's go ahead and support because everybody be like the ones that are not from here. They're on the outside looking in. They're like, that's just a small city. This, that, and that. But we've got a lot of talent, man. And when you mentioned Lace, to me, he's like one of my favorite.
Yo, that guy, shout out to Big Brother Lace too, yo. They really slept on him for real, because Lace got classic drop hits, and I'm just blessed to have him on as a collaboration because he collabed with different collaborators that I even had.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, Lace kills everything, and I ship him. I mean, it's no doubt what
I'm still waiting on my copy of Lyrical Hennessy. I don't know if I'll ever get it.
Lace, send that Lyrical Hennessy if you paying attention.
Let's quit playing, man. Send it to me.
Yo, that's crazy.
But yeah, he's we talk, and I see his snippets on Instagram, and he's got some real classic boom bap type, bangers, and them things are just lovely. I mean, he's getting looks from industry folks.
Yeah, and that's great.
Not to put him out like that, but that right there, like
David Banner co-signed him on something too, on his Twitter.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's major love out here, yo. Especially,
and it's just Lynchburg. You got big people out there. They're looking, and they're watching.
Yeah, and before it all goes down though, it also gets slapped on as most female rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have a collaboration that about. Yeah. That Boss Part 2, all females version.
Right.
You talking about Denali. Shout out to GMC, Denali.
She's a beast. Oh my God.
Like I said, Denali, Rose Red, when she was Rose Red at the time. Suge Monroe. And you, 759.
Yeah.
That joint right there made guys look at it like, yo, these females are dope, or yo, how'd you get all females on one track? It's simple, man. Just think like, you know, an artist. Put it together. Paint the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's easy.
And we got some numbers off of that too.
Yeah.
We ain't gotten some numbers off of that too.
Most definitely.
And also